You guys can see it. Welcome back to another video of Troy Lavish, and this is essentially me, the owner of Lavish, and explaining my struggles and everything that comes with running this business, as well as the benefits. For those who haven't checked out my last video, make sure to go check out my last video so you know where we are in this business. But essentially we have just started, and for those who are watching this video are actually early, and they're gonna get some real game that I'm giving you. I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I don't got no course or nothing. In fact, I'm a little bit sick, but I'm here to give you some information because something just happened in my brand that I really want to explain to you. So I'm actually working overtime. Right now, I'm working with a Pakistani manufacturer, and I'm going to be honest with you. I've worked with this manufacturer before, and the clothes that he made me was not that bad, where I still was going to use them, but now I don't think I'll be able to use them, not because of the clothes they're making, but as well as the communication between me and the manufacturer is getting a little bit difficult, and I just don't want to mess up a huge order. Say I were to order in bulk and something goes bad, just because there is a little bit of a barrier there, where when you order off Alibaba or you get a Chinese manufacturer, usually they have a really good translator to be able to help you fully get your message across to them. So right now on the screen is what I'm going to show you that the Pakistani manufacturer first made for me, and I really like this. So it's nothing that is like so drastic in which I need to change and go to a Chinese manufacturer, but I do want a little bit higher quality, especially in the bottom hem there. They didn't double layer it, so it's very like flimsy, and honestly looks like it can rip any second. But that could be my fault as well, because the tech pack I sent him, I guess it didn't say that there, but I don't know. I thought it was just something that all manufacturers know, but that's also why there's the importance in the tech packs. All in all, if you're starting, I would definitely start off with a Pakistani manufacturer because they are more convenient and a lot cheaper. And they do make really good starting items like t-shirts, track suits, things like that. I would say it's only when it gets to the more complex, like complexity in your design, is when you should transfer over to a Chinese manufacturer, or I guess when you're ordering in bulk, just because the consistency is a lot better in Chinese manufacturers. Hey man, that's just the game. You go check anywhere, everybody's gonna say the same thing. That's just the game, and that's especially what I've been personally dealing with myself. So obviously you'll find, if you do find a Pakistani manufacturer that is very solid, stay with them, you know, because it's not worth it switching manufacturer to manufacturer, because then you gotta rebuild the rapport, the relationship you have between the manufacturer. You gotta rebuild that. So if you do find a very solid Pakistani manufacturer, definitely stick with them. There's no point in jumping to a Chinese manufacturer. Now, for those who have seen my last video, you know that on the first drop, we only sold a whopping, drumroll please, 3 t-shirts when we went public. Mind you, we did some private sales to only close friends and family before we were to drop public online with our website, and we actually sold out 75% of the drop. So it wasn't too underwhelming or discouraging that we only got 3 online sales, but we definitely were looking to sell out the rest of the inventory, which we didn't. That does definitely come with mistakes, as in sizes. We undermined how many people wear smalls. When you guys are starting your business, order mainly medium, large, and extra large. Nobody rocks smalls these days. Nobody's wearing those undersized fits. Not that it's undersized, but like people like the baggy fit. Even if it's like cropped at the waist, they'll still get a baggier fit, so it's like wider at the shoulders and, you know, a bit wider, like a bit boxier. So yeah, make sure you're not getting any smalls unless you're selling to like the Philippines mainly, which is not usual. So medium, large, extra large. That's some sauce right there. That's some free game right there. Because let me tell you, we have every single small t-shirt still in our inventory. Every single small t-shirt. We might actually have to go give those ones away for free, because I don't think nobody's buying smalls. Secondly, we did not market our clothing brand for long enough. I'm gonna just be real. We marketed it. I can't say that word. We marketed it to our close friends and family, and that's why they bought out, but they were just trying to support. When you're selling to people online who don't really know you, you need to market for at least 2 months. At least. I'm gonna just be honest. Unless you got pulled like that and you like have a big fan base, or like 100% of your followers are engaging with your content, which again is very rare, you definitely need to be marketing for like 2 months at least, so people can really trust, know, and like your brand. That's things that you have to build for people to buy from you. It's called the KLT factor, the know, like, and trust. To get someone to trust, you can't just show them one time and they see it and they buy it. It's very rare. They say on a minimum, somebody has to see your brand at least 7 times before they purchase from you. That's just for them to trust you, for them to like it. Maybe you gotta have a message behind it. Maybe it's gotta look good. Chances are both. And the content's gotta be good. It's gotta be lifestyle, so they can envision themselves wearing it. That's how they can like it, or to know it, right? The more content you put out is the way you build this know, like, trust factor. So that's just a little bit of sauce there on how you're gonna get people to actually buy it online who have no idea who you are. You definitely gotta post a lot of content. If you're posting 1 piece of content a day and you're not making any sales, you have to up that to 2 to 3 pieces of content per day. Maybe switch it from reels to carousels or story posts. You gotta post everywhere and see where you're getting the most engagement and the most traction. Say you're getting the most engagement in your stories, you don't want to now think, okay, now I gotta go post on my reels because my reels aren't getting that much engagement. You need to continue to post in your stories, maybe even post more in your stories, and then eventually let people know that hey, I post reels too. Or say you post 6 stories a day. On your 3rd story post, the one right in the middle there, you want to say, oh, new reel posted, or you want to repost your reel into your story. That's how you're going to get people to come on over to your reels, okay? The design is very important for your clothing brand, but I would honestly say the message that you give out is a lot more important, and also the emotions that you trigger within your audience. If you're just posting cool looking clothes, hey man, kudos to you, because it is definitely hard to make cool looking clothes. But there are a lot of people still making cool looking clothes. So why would I come buy from you when I can buy from somebody who I already know, like, and trust? So you got to start pulling on their emotions. You don't want to sell the clothes. You want to sell the feelings that the clothes will give you if you're in the clothes. So for my brand Lavish, we sell limitless and boundless. You can do anything in this world. You don't even need to wear lavish. We just want you to believe that you can do anything in this world. Anything that you truly desire. We call it the lavish eye. When you see things lavishly, that's when lavish comes towards you. That's when lavish submerges, when you submerge yourself into a lavish world, right? A lavish lifestyle. So that's kind of the message that we push. We don't really push, oh, our clothes is so good. Every now and then though, we will definitely do high quality, we will definitely do a zoom in on the clothes to show you the design, to show you, you know, why we like this piece specifically. You know, good brands that you could model your content after would be Deshirtza, which is a London-based brand. I'm not sure what Deshirtza means. I will put their picture up here. Free promo. Don't know them, they don't know, or I don't know them personally, they don't know me, but I really like how they make their content. They make it kind of funny, wacky, tacky type of style. And then every now and then they'll put in a product highlight reel where it's like close-ups on their designs, the quality, etc. This is type of things that you wanna mock or mimic. You don't just wanna post the clothes high quality, zoom up. You wanna do more of a story base and to build the know, like, trust factor, because they know that no matter how good their clothing is, nobody likes them. And I mean personally, like, likes the message they're giving out. Nobody's gonna buy from them, or they're not gonna get as many sales as they know they can. That's a little bit more sauce there. So for those of you who haven't seen, this is my brand Lavish. It's pretty simple. It's very timeless. You can wear this at any point in time of the year. You can wear this going to the gym. You can wear this, like when you go to the gym in this and you sweat, when you're like done, literally give it like 30 minutes. The sweat stains, there'll be no sweat stains, but the sweat will be gone. It will literally look like you weren't even in the gym. It's a good quality t-shirt. It's lightweight, so you can definitely like do activities in it. And it's tight at the top and loose at the bottom. So it really highlights the upper body, the shoulders, the biceps, things like that, the chest. Obviously, right now we're looking to pivot into more boxy, heavier weight garments when it comes into the winter, because that's what's in. So these were the shirts that we dropped near the end of the summer. Maybe we missed our window, but we prepared for a warmer weather tee. You're not gonna wear, or most times you're not gonna wear a heavier weight tee in the summer, because then you're just gonna sweat your ass off. And we know that sweating your ass off in fashionable attire, maybe you're wearing a hat, maybe you're wearing this, like it doesn't look good, right? Or it doesn't feel good, especially. We want people to feel good in our clothes. So that's why approaching the winter, we're gonna be making a lot of heavier weight apparel. And we believe that that's how you gotta follow the trend. You gotta follow the trend like the seasons. Every season has a trend, if you haven't realized. Go look back on TikTok or back on Instagram or Facebook the years before and see what people were creating for clothing in those seasons. Every season has a trend and you'll see it. Jorts, summer, you know? Jeans, I guess summer, can also do winter, but tracksuits, mainly winter. And like fall in those times when it starts to get a little bit colder. Flannels, fall, winter. You don't see any flannels in the summer, you know? Puffer coats, again, winter. Like every season has a trend, and you need to follow these trends if you want to stay on top of the game. So yeah, this was our very first drop. It was just one piece, it was just one tee, and it was a lightweight tee because we were dropping it in summer. Again, we could definitely sell these at a discounted price and target it more towards like feeling good in the gym, because again, like I was saying, it's pretty tight up top, so it really eccentric. It really highlights the upper body muscles, and if you got a little belly, it's pretty wide at the bottom. So it's honestly perfect for like really big guys or very muscular dudes. You don't even gotta be really big. Like I look pretty sturdy in it, especially after I do a set of push-ups. But honestly, that was our very first drop. We were testing the waters, and we're not stressing over that one. We're already making our new designs. We're making 2 t-shirts and a tracksuit. This is our next drop, 2 t-shirts and a tracksuit, and these are drop shoulder 230 GSM, which is heavyweight. That's some sauce right there. 230 GSM is a little bit more heavyweight for a t-shirt. The tracksuit is about 420 or 460 GSM. I forget, I'll have to double check that one. So that's heavier weight for those types of clothes. For a t-shirt, 230 is it's got some weight to it. And that's gonna be a boxy, drop shoulder, slightly cropped t-shirt. And then when it comes to the tracksuit, it's just gonna be a normal tracksuit. We might make it a little bit cropped as well, because we see that that's what's in these days, but we'll have to see how it goes. So again, the main purpose of this video is to explain to you essentially that if you want to do a clothing brand, just know that you're gonna have to follow trends until you have your own following to where you can start to set the trends. You're not just gonna come straight out the gate and then set the trend. As well as you're not just gonna come straight out the gate and sell out your whole entire first drop unless you do proper marketing, which I said before should be around 2 months. 2 months minimum, I would say. And in that 2 months, you wanna be posting reels, carousels, stories, maybe influencer marketing, like getting people that you know that have a little bit of a following, micro influencers, not macro. You don't have to go find somebody with 10K followers, 100K followers. And the thing I would honestly say is the more the following at the start, actually the worse, because you're gonna get a whole bunch of people coming to your page. They're gonna be looking to buy. You're probably gonna have to do a pre-order method if you do get a lot of people that are coming to buy, because you don't have the money up front to just buy 100, 200. Like my first drop was only 50 pieces. That's why we sold out majority of it, 75% of it, plus 3 online orders. So I'm fine, I'm super content with that. But say I were to have, 500 people come to my page and wanting to buy because I had a 50K influencer post my clothes, I might get very overwhelmed, and then I might not know exactly how to carry out all these orders. I'd have to do a pre-order method, and then pre-order method means a lot of keeping up with your customers, reassuring them that your order is going to come and that everything's going to be prepared, and it just adds a lot more stress. When you do the pre-made method, everything's already there. All you have to do is print out the tag after they buy it, slap it on, ship it out. It's much more simple. That's why I always recommend the pre-made method if you can, but I do understand that, you know, having that money up front, not everybody has it. So hey, whatever you want to do, just know the pre-order method does come with a lot more stress to it. But like I was saying before, I would definitely use a micro influencer, maybe like 3K followers that gets good engagement. They could even have like 2K followers if they're getting good engagement. Like say they have 2K followers, they're getting 1,000 likes or like 800 likes per post. That's really good engagement. So something like that, 2K all the way to 5K followers. Really, if you can get someone like that to rock your brand while you're starting out and really get behind it and get behind the idea and share it to their followers, that's a great start. But it's not necessary. You can definitely do this stuff yourself. You know, use good hashtags, make good content, use good reels. Don't just use yourself. Don't be taking pictures in your mama's bedroom. Don't be taking pictures in the bathroom because it's got good flooring, you know what I mean? Unless you got a crazy marble bathroom. Like, go outside, get some inspiration from other clothing brands, find good concrete wall, good concrete backgrounds, you know what I mean? And take the pictures there, you know, get your most beautiful or handsome friend to wear your clothes for you. If you're beautiful yourself, I mean, yeah, you can put yourself in there. Me personally, I don't like to put myself in the pictures because I have a biased eye towards myself, if that makes sense. Like when I see myself doing something, it's different from when I see other people doing the exact same thing with the exact same pose. Even if we looked the exact same, it's just because you have a biased eye towards yourself. You may be like, oh no, this one doesn't really look good, but that one would have been your best one. Just because the way you see yourself is completely different from the way other people see yourself. So I would definitely use your friends. If you don't have any friends, by all means, use yourself. It doesn't hurt, you know, to use yourself at the beginning. But then when your brand starts to pick up, I would definitely filter yourself out and start to use other people. So then you don't have that biased eye towards your content. So what I would recommend, honestly, is about like 3 videos a day, or, you know, 2 videos, 1 carousel. You know, this is what's gonna help you get your brand page built. So then when you do start to attract people, because you're not gonna attract people right away, like you just won't. But when you do start to attract people, because then that's when Instagram's like, oh, this person's actually serious, this brand's actually posting. Okay, let's push him into the algorithm a little bit. See what kind of like he gets. See what kind of traction he gets. You get pushed into the algorithm because Instagram's decided to fuck with you, and then people can click on your page and scroll through some content. You don't want somebody to click on your page and there's only just one piece of content there. You know, there's some people who get away with that. I'm telling you, there's some people who get away with that. But people like to scroll because, again, people need to see your brand at least 7 times before they feel comfortable to buy. And that doesn't mean like they see you, they turn off their phone, they come back, oh, there he is again, they see you. They can see, and then they can scroll 7 reels or 7 posts and be like, okay, you know what? I think I can buy. I'm comfortable to buy. You know, as well if they see people wearing your stuff. So don't only get pictures of your shirt on the ground or hung up somewhere. Get people in your shirts. So the more people you have in it, and the more you're doing lifestyle posts, depending on what you're doing. If you're doing a luxury brand, I would definitely do more luxury shots. But if you're doing like a streetwear brand, definitely get some lifestyle posts, you know, people out and about doing lifestyle stuff, wearing your clothes, because then it's more relatable that way, right? So that's just some advice I got for today. Again, what do I know? I only sold 3 online. I only got 3 online sales my first drop. But hey man, you gotta start somewhere. Again, if you're only doing this for the money, you're gonna be in for a long road, because frick, we didn't even break even. We didn't even break even our first drop. But you know, we are very encouraged, and I'm not scared or anything of the next drop. The next drop could be a complete flop. I know the drop after that is gonna be good, or the drop after that, or the drop after that, because hey man, God gave us this will and this power to go get it, so I'm gonna go get it by any means. And in my head, I already have it, you know? It's just a matter of time coming to close, right? This is it right here. This is me, and this is the incubation period right here. Just do. So hey, I already got it. I don't need no likes. I don't need no followers, no comments, no subscribes for this YouTube video. I just wanted to give you guys some sauce. And if you liked it, then hey, you know, you can do what you want to do. But again, my name's Troy Lavish. I'm running the brand Lavish Club. And stay tuned. If you're here right now, you early, because y'all witnessing greatness. All right, peace.